What is happening, everybody? Welcome to Majestic Missouri. And I want to say this is the 4th episode, probably going to be the last. So you know I got to make it good. And how I'm going to start by making it good? You got to love that emblem. You got to love the Peterbilt emblem. And just enjoying the Missouri truck stop here. So, alright, let me get back inside here. No, after... I'm trying to think, did I record? No. So the last episode, that load I was talking about to get over to Kansas, I got. I'm sitting over here in Kansas. And then the reminder popped up that told me today was the day I was supposed to switch to another truck. It's a new truck that I got last year sometime. I think I talked about it in the last episode. Anyway, I'm supposed to be switching to it. So I got them coming up here now, and that's the fun when you can get people driving that's not doing loads and working and all that stuff. They're not bound by the whole 14 hours and all that, so it's legit just driving to them, which is funny how that works, I guess, because technically they're not hauling a load, but still it's their job to be driving. I don't know. I don't care how it gets here. It's just they said it'll be here late tonight, tomorrow morning, so I've just been sitting here for a while. So I can switch in that. I'm really gonna miss being an EV. I love being an EV, but thankfully the next truck I'm gonna jump into is also a long nose truck. It's a KW 900, so it won't have to get used to that whole curve sniffing truck and all that type of stuff. So yeah, but I am gonna miss EV. Oh, not EV. No, EV. I'm gonna say who the heck I was thinking of. But yep, I'm gonna miss EV. Alright, then let's head back over to the garage. Because I think when I get over here, I gotta call Bitterman up too, so they can get me a trailer over here, because I'm done with Wilson. None against them, they were great. I mean, they had options here, but they weren't as prominent as Bitterman was, which I think I talked about in the last episode. And that's why I kind of bounced between them and just said, alright, until I get a full idea. Because legit, when Missouri came out, I looked. I didn't hear much about what was the big, what do you want to say, commodity over here. Like Nebraska, when I was with Wilson, and that's the last one I can remember. I don't remember who I was with in Arkansas, but when I was with Nebraska, they were very adamant, agriculture, grain, stuff like that, so it worked well with Wilson. Yeah, not so much, but oh well, don't matter. I still got paid, I still got my income. I'd have to look when I get over here to the garage, because I don't know what I'm looking like for the week, but I'm not really too concerned this week, because I ain't gonna go home this week, so I'm not too pressed about it. Good old terrace store. Catch a gear, Evie. There you go. And I missed that, so pull it back. There we go. Good old terrace store. And you get back in there. I'm hoping the load I get going back to the house whenever that happens is from the terrace store. That'd be nice. But we'll see. We will see. Did I just go around? I remember to put fuel in. I remember the last time I bought TV, she had no fuel. Jumped into it, got to fill her up. Which, I mean, you got, I mean, at least I do. Got money to do it, don't mean you like it. Just like a buddy of mine was talking the other day, and a couple of people have said this many times, like, oh, X, you ain't got no money. I'm gonna tell y'all this now. I got money. I can do stuff when I want, how I want, where I want. But the thing is about being smart with your money. That's why I don't be spending it stupidly. It's all about choices, people. All about choices. And like I think I said years ago, why I never get bored with this game, because I have those goals to meet the weekly minimums and stuff like that. Yeah, my bank account may say this, but that's not all for me. I have drivers to remember, maintenance accounts. So again, yeah, it may say that, but, and this is for anybody who doesn't have to deal with bills and everything like that yet, or just doesn't have to deal with a lot like that. When you really have to stretch your money and do stuff the correct way, you gotta know when to spend it and when not to spend it. Just my little tidbit, y'all do y'all, but I'm just saying, don't get it twisted now. Your boys got bank, it's just I know how to smartly use my bank. Put it like that. Put it like that. Sorry then, well, guess I could call Bitterman up, and I rarely ever do it, but, I mean, I do it, but I don't do it on the camera, but I think I called last time getting the truck over here, so I guess I'll call Bitterman. Let y'all here for a minute. Alright, yes, my name is X. I'm calling to get an empty trailer. Driver number is Kansas City, Missouri. You know what? There's a truck stop down here. You can just have someone deliver it there. I'm currently at my garage, but I feel like it'd just be easy to go to the truck stop. This garage is a little small, so. Oh, the address for that garage. Now I gotta look that one up. So, give me one moment here. Alright, the address is yes, I'll be the one picking it up. Alright, and you said about 5 hours it might be here. They should be able to get an empty over to me. And what time is it now? 5, 10. Alright, yeah, I guess that works. If that's all you got, I'll take it. Alright, then appreciate it. And can you send me like a confirmation email? Let me know. You know how it goes, saying that I requested an empty and all that. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yep, same email, yep. Alright, cool, thank you. Alright, bye. Alright, cool. So we got an empty coming. It'll not be here till late tonight. But in theory that kind of works, because Brick still got to get here anyway. And I'd rather just wait till Brick comes to just use Brick to go over. Because that's the truck coming, the KW900. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last episode. But wait till Brick gets here, and then I'll pre-trip her, get her already, get used to her while I'm riding just down the road like you saw. And the trailer should be there, so yeah, I'm not thrilled that I'm losing half a day, but let me see in my logbook, because I want to say I still got like 6 more hours I could go, and I could try and ride, but nah, I just don't think that'd be the best use of my time, because I mean, it took like an hour to get set up with bitumen. Yeah, I'm back with bitumen now. So it took. I'll do that. I still gotta get brick over here, and then either way, I still have to get back down to Kansas City, just because, you know, get the truck and everything. I mean, I don't have to, but I'd rather get it now. Finish up Missouri with it, so then when I'm done with it, because legit, it's just these that I need for the event work. And I think, as a matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I think what I might do is run, when I get brick tomorrow, or late tonight, if they are on time, run over to Columbia. And from Columbia, screwing up your words, X. Columbia, just run all up through here. So I think that's going to be the plan. As I say all the time in a lot of my home daily videos, or just in general with trucking, waiting is all part of the job. Waiting, and I hate to tell you, in this situation, you gotta have patience. Patience and look at the bigger goal. So, alright then, well, I'm gonna just run up in this garage, bullcrap for a while, and wait till they come here with brick, then I guess wait for the email. Oh, that's crap, I forgot to ask if they will email or call. Sometimes they do both, let me know. I want to say it's the email. Yeah, I want to say email. So wait for the email to let me know the empty's over there, then I'll be here tomorrow then. We'll go get her. Bobtail over to, not Bobtail, go empty over to Columbia. And go from there up north, and that'll knock out the event. It's been a great run over here, it really has. So, alright then, let me go in this garage, put my feet up. Sorry. Don't get old, y'all. Don't get old. It's Friday morning, 8 a.m. And they bought brick here last night. It was so late and I was tired. And I didn't feel like pre-tripping or doing none of that. So I told her just park over there. And I'll get into it this morning. So let's go get in there. I'm sure people are wondering, oh dude, we've seen the W900. Yeah, but I'm breaking to y'all. Be easy with this, X. There's one way you can get in and one way you can't. I know the majority of it, a lot of drivers out here, players, all that, get in and just think, oh, how fast is it going? All that. Where there's a lot more that goes into before you even start the engine that you can look at. That I'm going to actually show you as I get into this, because I don't think I ever really go into it. I'm already usually pre-tripped, got in and got like 10% used to a truck by then. So let's get on. Well, you know, let's start from the outside. Let's just start from the outside. I'm glad when I bought this, it was the Studio Large sleeper. And good, they added all my lights, so good. I don't remember adding that fender frame, but I can take that off at some point if I choose to. So, getting to walk around, look on the front. Did they put the tags on correctly? Let's see if they did. Yep, Missouri, so we're good there. Alright, so that's that and that. Let's see, anything else I need to do while I'm out here? No. Let's see here. Oh, let me check one more thing, because I told them, don't keep that headache rack. Okay, good, they took it off. Good, because it came, when I looked to buy it, it had a headache rack on it, and I was like, nope, don't want it. Only because I like the lights in the back, seeing them, which is another thing I wish that CS would actually make those do something, but just even without that in general, I like having them lights there. Now granted, they might have done something for the KW900s, but I don't know. So let's go and get on side. It's always nice, the W900, and I always say that because it's like, what's the best way to put it, you feel like tiny in the front but huge in the back, so it's just a nice feeling. But don't get me wrong, like I said, she's a long nose, so she ain't no toy, but she's nice. So yeah, they put my little hanger thing in. Good. I need to adjust these mirrors. Let me do that now. Do that now before we even get rolling. So that's 2 left. So let's squeeze you in. Yeah, about up a little right there. Alright, well, that's gonna be the first purchase I purchased then. Do that later down the road then. See, these are things people don't look at, y'all. A majority of the drivers out here, which I understand, not everyone's a trucker like me, so you don't know for this and other stuff like that, but they just jump in and go. They don't notice all this stuff, which is why I'm technically showing y'all now, just to give you an idea and things to look at. And which, I mean, I don't have a freaking highway mirror. I got the city mirror, because if y'all don't know, that's what these big ones are. But I don't have a highway. Who the heck does? Okay, whatever. I thought legally, no, what? No, whatever. It's whatever. Not my concern. Like I told somebody else this a long time ago. When you get a truck, it's all about customizing. Truck, car, anything. Once you get into it, you've got to get it set up to how you like it. It's not just jump in and go. That is like one of my, you can ask anybody who's driven with me for a long time, one of my biggest pet peeves. People just jump in and go. You are missing so much by just jumping in and going. But not my problem, not my concern. Y'all do y'all, I do me. And you see, I think this is, I don't even know what it is on my channel, but I think this is like the 10th Ssga. I'm still loving it. I'm enjoying it. I'm not out here getting bored with this. Not in any kind of way. But that rant's over, so let's go back to looking at the truck. Okay, good. I got my paperwork. Alright, cool. So everything else looks good. I thought for sure I told him a darker blue, but that's okay. Because, I mean, I had him do stuff out that boy. Because I think when I originally got this truck, no, she was this color, but I had him do different gauge cluster in the front. Change the panel on that, add that little stuff through there, little miscellaneous stuff like that. Then I also think I had them upgrade the engine from what it was. So let's see, I'm gonna look at that now, because I wanted them to, okay, I think they did. Yeah, I'm 90% sure they did. I wanted to take out that Cummins they had, so I don't have to worry about this DEF crap. So good, very nice. Now I will say this, and if no one's ever seen it, heard me talk about this, you will now. I am not a fan of new stuff. It bugs me. I like older used stuff. That's why Sophia is probably one of my top trucks I love to get in. And just because she's used. But in this situation, because I sold Slowpoke, when I sold, gave it to another driver to use. I think I talked about that in the last video, but I gave it to her. I needed to have at least 3 heavy haul trucks. That's what Brick is here. That's what she will do. And, oh, that is a crappy behind. Okay, well, I'll deal with that going down the road. But, yeah, 3 she's perfect. And I don't know why, it just, this was out of everything I looked at, the best option for the price. That's what I said when we pulled in yesterday. You got to use your money smart, people. Don't just swipe just because you can. Don't mean you have to. So, let's fire up, make sure she starts. I mean, sure, she just got here, but. There we go. Good old KW900. Yeah, let's see. Bam, 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 bam. Yep, good. And. New trucks just bug me. That's okay. That's okay. And I'm not going to go into that. But that's okay. Alright then, so I'm gonna let her warm up, and we got the email that the trailer was over at the truck stop last night too. So we'll go get her. I'm not gonna record going over there. You saw us coming over there yesterday, so I'll just record once we get over there and get her. So from there, so we see, well, as you know, we don't even need to see where we're going. Well, hold on, since we're here. Let me see that now, because if I can knock this out like I'm hoping I could, which is a rarity, but I'm hoping I could, get a 3-year for the day. Oh, wait, I gotta reset, that's right. So I'll get over to Columbia, anywhere in this range, it'd be about 130. Well, I'm still trying to knock out the event as well. I mean, if need be, I'll take one over here that's not 100 miles and just to get over here. Yeah, okay, so even Shoptown could do it. So only one that wouldn't do for the event. I mean, I'll take it if it's available is Taylor. So, alright, so I gotta reset it. And bam, reset. Just go right back down here. Be awesome if we get something from the Taylor store going there. That'd be awesome, but it ain't never that lucky. So, alright, then let me let this truck finish warming up, and we'll go pick up the trailer and see where we're going. Alright, we over here. We got the trailer, and oh man, I wish I recorded that, but I didn't. So, okay, get out and look. She doesn't look like she's the long version to me, but she is. She's the longest one to have. I forgot the stretch frame length or whatever, but she is. So with that versus coming from Evie, and hooked up to the trailer. I put it like this. I'm gonna already let y'all know now, because I damn near tore up at least 3 things coming over here with the trailer or trying to get the trailer. So I gotta keep in mind when I'm swinging with it for just now, you know, getting used to a truck. I gotta keep in mind to be watching this corner. Maybe not that side so much. I can see that one, but this one, yeah, watching as I'm swinging out, because just getting out the garage almost scraped my freaking tire fenders in the back. Sorry, them things, silver thing. What do they call? I think they're called tire fenders. Yeah, I'm gonna say tire fenders. So I almost scraped them up coming out, because you wouldn't think it, but this versus Evie, 2 different things, 2 different lanes, 2 different swings. And that's why I partially told you all that stuff to begin with. There's a lot more than goes into this and just jumping in and going. So, alright then, so let me reset this navigation. World map. Reset nav, and let's start heading down to Columbia. Well, I wonder if I can. I don't think they will. That's right. The front of World of Trucks. That's fine. We'll head down and Taylor. That should be enough to say we've gone enough to get in there to say we're at Columbia. So we'll go down there. I don't need to look now, because if you've played this before, the World of Trucks won't let you pick from this. It don't let you pick from the city you're in, and right now I'm still in Kansas City, so I can't look to see how much is coming out of Columbia, at least not through World of Trucks. If it was regular freight, I could. I do it all the time, but not from Columbia yet, because it's World of Trucks, and I'm trying to do the event. So with that on there, go ahead, lock in. Cool. So let's roll. Yep, I'm going to be watching, because I know just getting out how tight I was being, so I'm like, alright, well, keep in mind. Keep that in mind, so I don't scrape the freaking trailer. This trailer already needs one. I don't know why they bought me. I mean, nothing wrong with it. She ain't dented or bruised or nothing like that, but she came here. I checked all the stuff, and then I checked the report, because they email you like a report of how the trailer was when it was dropped, and it's like 10% damaged. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, well, I'm glad y'all noted that. Don't be trying to say I did crap. I ain't do crap, so. Alright then, so let's get on over here. Nope, I'm good. Yeah, I think we still got to keep going. Yeah, let's say that's not the turn. No, that's just more truck stuff, I think. Yep, I think this is there. Yeah, because there's the good old test store and directional. So we're good there. Well, say I'm so glad I added those front spot mirrors now, because it's going to be very helpful with the trailer now. Don't have to worry about too much when you bob trailer. Now that you got that link behind you, that is going to play a major role. So I'm so glad I added that for pickup. And at some point soon I'm going to have to, or maybe I'll, depends on how the loads run today. See if I can find one to put on. It's not hard to take off. It takes like 1 to like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and that's with nothing going wrong. So we'll see. We'll play by ear. If not, then I'll just wait till I get home and I'm off. So I can get by without it today, but I don't think there's one truck I own that don't have highway mirrors. I think they're called technically spot mirrors, but like, who the heck sells a truck? But that's my fault. I didn't look when I got it for that. So, ooh, stop sign. Slow down. Like, come in. Come on, truck. Be nice. Give me a little room. Just a little. Thank you. Thank you for being decent. Because I'm long, which is, you know, but thank you for being decent. Oh, these boys are out here today. Look at this. That just makes you feel good. And I say that because if you look at the real life industry of trucking right now, I mean, they're out there, but it's something. That's all I could say. It's something. So that's why it's just nice to see all these boys out and rolling, making that money. You always gotta love the new transmissions. I think I said that about the EV too. You gotta love the new transmissions. Always so nice and tight. Yeah, somebody was talking to me about that the other day. It's like, you just let it coast, and I'm like, yeah, it's not hurting nothing, so I don't see the problem. What's up, brother? Oh snap, there's a brother up here. That shocked the crap out of me. I've been to Missouri in real life. You ain't gonna find too many brothers. At least when I went, I didn't see too many. And I went to shippers, receivers, restaurants, stores, and I mean, granted, I wasn't in there for like months or nothing, but I saw one brother the entire time when I did in real life. So that's nice to see you, brother. That's it. What's up, brother? Alright, let's go. Truck, if you get over, you're gonna screw me up here. No. Good old Missouri. Glad I'm over here, but I caught on real fast. More the eastern part of Missouri is nice, lush, wide open, all that. Like more fun. Was to me, it feels like once you get over here, more northern. Well, this ain't northern, but it's in the area around Kansas City, and I have a feeling it's going to continue out that to Columbia. It gets more. I don't know. It's just not the same feel as the eastern part. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's because the whole folks coming in. I don't know, that's just my opinion, but it feels like to me it gets more commercialized, more not so much city, but not as much country and lush. Like, I put it like this, the first episode of Majestic Missouri, that was nice, the first and second one. So again, maybe just my opinion, maybe that's just how I'm viewing it. Alright, swing this big mama Tama, there we go. If anybody's watching, you're out here doing this and you're trying to do the event as well, it ends June 8th, because I didn't know either. Me and a buddy were talking on Discord like last week or something. He was like, I'm trying to do it, but I don't know when it ends. And like, crap, I don't know when it ends either. I had to look it up today myself, and June 8th, y'all. So if you haven't started, you've got plenty of time, and that's what I'm just being honest, how a lot of people do it, where it's not legal like me doing illegal hours, all that. They just go out and run. You can get all of this knocked out probably in game time. 3 days maybe, game time. Nah, I'm gonna say at least, give or take, maybe 3 days game time. And in real life, shoot, with how some of y'all people like to run, I don't get it, but let y'all do y'all. There's no wrong way to do this. 4 or 5 hours, you'd be done the whole day going state. Nothing wrong with it. Let me make sure I don't miss this turn. I think this one, yeah. I hate when they do that. Gosh, I hate when they do that. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna be ignorant. I don't care. I got enough space to let me swing around, but I hate when these daggone GPSs screw you up like that. Well, y'all think I didn't say I'm gonna be ignorant? I'm being ignorant. There you go. To be fair, you wanna be fair, there was no one coming at the time. I knew all I needed was a 10-second delay to get over here to swing it around. But I hate, y'all saw what I'm talking about. GPS says it goes this way, but it's not that way. That do not follow these things verbatim, people. I promise you, they will mess you up every time. And I should have looked. I meant to. Even as I was going, I said, you need to look. But I didn't, and that's, again, my fault. I don't know where the heck you think I'm going now. So, either way, I'm still following this stuff. But, on that note, now we're going to check the paper map like I should have done from the beginning. And I remember someone else, this was, I don't know when it was, but someone was watching my video and was like, what do you mean paper map? That's what I call this, the paper map, because in reality, this is what I'll be doing now, looking at my actual real life paper map and seeing the actual road to take. And for anybody who doesn't know how to read a map, I'm on I-70 now, headed east. I don't have to make any turns. And that's what I'm just making sure of. Now, granted, yes, when you get more complex and more tighter cities and stuff like that, it changes. But that's pretty much how you read a map. Thankfully, just like in real life, they give you the numbers, give you know north, south, east, and west. So, yeah. That's how you do that, folks. You almost missed my daggone turn. I hate when the... Calm it down, X. Calm it down. I always loved the W900 Jake. It's so nice and thick and just... it's so nice. I think it's probably my favorite. I don't care what you say. It's probably my favorite. Oh no, we you selling me. I'm good. So I don't need a ticket in Missouri. I ain't been to him over here, but hey, we should be getting close, because I remember Taylor was not that far outside of it, so. And I had somebody else, because you gotta remember, a lot of people talk to me about my videos and whatnot like that. And, you know, when you go on Discord, say they reach out, like stuff like that. So, for any long story short, someone's asking me, why do you do it the way I do, where I show, like, riding out little stuff like this? And that's because, especially the Ssgas, give people an idea what it's like, where to get there. Just, it's similar to Home Daily, but Home Daily I cut a lot, or let me phrase that. I tell production to cut a lot, because I don't like, yeah, they're big on times, and after a while, it was a whole thing. But so now I'm starting to tell them to cut a lot of just driving to long stops like this stuff, unless we're loaded. But anyway, long story short, I show it so people who don't go or don't have it know what it's like, you know. Give them a good idea, especially when it comes to the Ssgas like this or new DLCs. For people who don't have it, you get a full view of it. Trust me, production don't like it. Well, they don't get me wrong, obviously, I mean, I'm the reason there's production. Well, for me, I don't know what they be producing, but they don't like sometimes how long I can make these videos. But I told them from the jump, this was back when we started the whole Home Daily what would you call it? Segment, that's what I can't think of. The Home Daily segment. I told them, I'm a trucker. I can talk. I love to write. I can make these things long. So, just letting y'all know that now. Trust me. They get on me every now and then. That's why every now and then they're trying to have me start watching my time as I record. But I'm black. I ain't trying to do all that crap. Okay, and note to self, that tiller is not a one like I thought. So that won't work. So I'm going to just keep riding on it. That's where we came in now. I remember the bridge. They still ain't got it fixed though. Which, let's be honest, that ain't gonna be fixed for years. So, but it would be nice to come back in like 2028 and see all this nice and new bridge. That'd be cool to see. That would be very cool to see. So I'm gonna just turn up off in the next exit because I don't need like fuel or nothing. I mean, they filled up the truck. No, did they? No, that's right. No, they did when I bought it. Now, who did fill it up? Did they? Or did the people change? No, that's right. The people who drive it up here filled it up. Must have stopped down there to get fuel. Because the whole thing is, if you call them and get transferred, they pay for fueling to get where you need to be. They drop it off full. That's why I've used them for years and I have no problem with them. They're not cheap. That is so true. But you gotta pay to play. So, pay to play. Alright, let's see. Should be ignorant. No, I'm just be ignorant. I don't care. I'm gonna take both of them. I'm just trying to see, is there a light here I gotta watch for? I don't know. There's a light. I don't know. I'm just going. I don't know if there was a light or not. So Good audio finally got it right, and I'm hearing myself shifting all the time. But hey, we're all human. People make, well, not so much mistakes, but they do what they think is right at that time, you know. And I'm not in the production, so I can't change it while I'm recording and stuff like that. So it's like, we just gonna ride with it. Y'all heard me say it many times, so. Alright, let's swing over here. I want to say this is Venture. I thought so, Venture. Yeah, Venture. And I'm glad I picked this one because this is like a nice wide spot. So cool. Perfect setup. Then we can look at this board and see where we're going. And if I'm headed back north, which I'm hoping I did, well, yes, but at the same time, no, but probably yes. No, it'll work either way, yes. So, I'll just swing right here for right now. I'm not going to be here forever, so. Park right here, and trucks got plenty of room to get around me. And again, I'm not going to be here long, so. Alright, pull this brake, and let's see what we're doing.
This is a reminder.
What would I find? Oh, external. External market, because that's right, I got an empty with me too. So, that's, I think I said this in another video, why I like having empties. You get both options. Because y'all saw in episode number, I think it was 3 or 2, where I dropped the empty trailer I had then. You don't get as many options when you don't have an empty, because then you gotta just go through the board, dropping hooks. And yeah, I'm not even gonna go into that rant right now, but yes. So let's see what we're trying to get up to now. We're going to Kirksville. I'm trying to get to Kirksville, St. Joseph, or Mayville. So let's see if they have any of those. Why are they so big on St. Louis? I don't know. The other fun part of trucking, I don't think they have anything. I don't think they do. They got good loads, don't get me wrong. But well, that's again, I almost forgot. The fun of having the options, you get to. Alright, crap. Oh yeah, wrong one. You can. I forgot. You gotta go through this to count. Alright, so they got a lot more. Yeah, apparently, I guess they're not doing big on Bitterman today. Makes me feel bad. I got the freaking empty. See, now I'm debating because if I get this, then I gotta get back to Kansas City to get the empty. I didn't really want to do that. Let's just see what they got. This is not looking productive right now. Didn't I see one not too long ago, St. Joseph? Let me go back to Market. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that, but either way, let's go back to some Market. I thought I saw one in St. Joseph. Hey, y'all, this is trucking. Not the glam bam. Oh, look at my truck, all that. No, this is the nitty gritty. Ask any real life driver. Hell, I'm a real life driver as it is. And that's part of it. You gotta be finding loads, figuring out, and as many of my home dailies will show you, it don't always go like you like. So, St. Louis, but I think I need St. Joseph. Yeah. Yeah, they ain't got jack squat crap. Alright, let's go back to the dropping hooks, see if we can get anything there. And if not, then I might just take the break on the video now because, I'm just be sitting around giving a couple hours at the boards. What's the word I'm looking for? I guess you call them recalibrate, readjust, whatever you want to call it. But it looks like that's what I'm going to be doing. Because they ain't got crap trying to go where I'm trying to go. I mean, don't get me wrong, they got great stuff. And if I was going just for money, I could pick a lot of stuff. But because I'm trying to get these cities knocked out first before, I'm actually in this situation, I'm trying to do both, get my money right in and get that. But I think I'm pretty decent for now about my income for the week. So more so trying to get these cities knocked out. Oh, there you go, Marysville. Okay, Marysville, that works, and it's a golden. Nah, crap, and it's the wrong freaking one. Let me check something real quick, make sure I didn't screw that up. 'Cause I thought there was Marysville. Yeah, Maryville. I never knew that. There's Marysville and Maryville. Well, you learn something new every day, people. Something new every day. So let's go back to content market real quick. And I'm telling you, I would not believe how long you could sit here and just be looking. If you don't play this, you can be here for a while. Alright, nope, nothing there. And see, I'm really not trying to do a drop and hook, if I can help it. St. Louis, see, St. Joseph, there's a little bit more upward. Yeah, I hate to break to y'all. I just don't think I'm going to get nothing right now. I mean, it's still early. It's not even 11 o'clock. I mean, it is 11 o'clock, but it's still early, so we got plenty of time. Well, not. Let me phrase that. We got time, not how I would like to run, but you got to know in driving, trucking, everything. You got to learn to adjust, so 9 out of 10, I'll probably be running through the night a lot to get where I'm trying to go. But I think I'm going to just sit over here and just kill a few couple hours, check again, and go from there. And I'm really trying hard not to drop the trailer. Like, really trying hard not to drop the trailer. That way I can get something going back there. It's the same way going back home when I'm all said and done. So, Cooksville. Oh, shoot. No, crap it, that's a drop and hook. Yeah, and I need Cooksville, but that's a drop and hook. Dang it. Alright, we'll give it one last look. Because by now, I mean, when you hit refresh, I've learned you gotta give it time to refresh. Because once when you first get on, you do it again, fine, it's readjusting. But now you gotta give it a couple hours. And I don't. Yeah, nope. 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 And I'm going to just go ahead and say nope on this one too. Yep. And I don't even know. I'm going to check the bottom. But yep. Nope. Alright. So here's what's happening now. Let me see. Because I know there's a truck stop here. I really don't want to stay in Ventures parking lot. So y'all can ride with me down here to the truck stop. And we sit and wait for a load. And I'll check down there. I just pulled in here because it was closed and I knew it would get us registered for Columbia, but they ain't got crap right now, so swing around here, get on out, and go sit this truck stop for a while. People, that is trucking me. Oh, and I don't mean to laugh, but it just cracks me up how so many things. And I get it. I thoroughly get it. I'm glad FCS does a clap on it for them. Thank you. They make paint a great picture of trucking being, oh wow, go, do this and this. That's true. But I'm glad I do it the way I'm doing it, which is very realistic, to show you the reality of trucking, which I said a lot probably in this video already. Waiting is a big part. Waiting is a big part. And in this situation, waiting and not getting paid, but waiting is a big part. So, and like I said, if it wasn't for the fact that I was getting over here to show anybody who hasn't done this or been over here how to get here, I would have stopped the video now, but I'll show y'all. Traffic and all. And we're going to take some of this road though. Let that trailer just swing on by. Swing. Easy. Alright, car, keep coming. Thank you. I was really hoping to get some by now. But hey, that's trucking again, people. You got to learn to adjust and go with the flow and look at the big goals, you know. And plus, look, you get to get this great view of Missouri. But I wasn't lying when I said I just feel like No, okay, now it is. I don't care what you say. To me, that's how I feel. Once you get through Columbia, and I think a little bit probably even past, well, actually, no, we are headed up north. So that, oh, wait, let me check. Again, I've only been here now, y'all. No, we're still headed east, I thought so. So, as we're getting east, we are getting more lush. I thought so. And again, that's my opinion. Y'all can take it for what you want, but that's how I view it or see it. So. Really wish I was loaded right now, but it's okay. Like I said, give it a couple hours, and we'll see what we got from there. And if they ain't got nothing, but again, these are things, you know, I'm not even gonna go into that. But if they ain't got something by freaking 3 o'clock, I'm just taking whatever is going away anyway, just so I have an income for the day. May not be what I planned, but I'm not sitting around all day today. I can't do that. Or rephrase that, I refuse to do that. So yeah, I may take a bull crap load, but it'll be what it is. Like I said though, you get to see all Missouri while I'm doing this. While I'm out here doing this, fighting to survive per se. No, not really. Not really, but just trying to make it work. Alright, so there's a truck entrance. I guess it is. I like this truck. I just got a different feel to it. More angled and stuff, so I like that. Diesel, baby. Oh, the fun. Oh, way to Wolrd, Cascadius. I got parked next to the Eagle. I knew something else. Someone was talking about why don't you ever nose in when I pull in? No, that's just lazy to me. And then you got back out to do it, and then no, that's just not my style. I'm not knocking anybody who does. I mean, I can understand it's actually safe for owner operators to nose in so you don't what can hit your truck. And in this situation, since it's not my trailer, company trailer, let them hit it. I don't care. But I don't nose in when I park. I think I've done it. But out here, I don't even know how many years. Game came out in 2016, so since then, so 7 years, I don't know. 6 plus 6 would be 12, 13. I'm not the best with math in my head. The point is, since it came out, I've been out here driving, and I think maybe I've nosed in once. So, alright, so we parked. Let's look at this board one more time, and then I'll cut it off if I don't see nothing appealing. And I'm going to be really PO'd if now they got something worth going for, and I got to go right back to waste my fuel, but that's trucking. That is part of trucking. A lot of texts. I didn't get my behind the texts. They seem to be popping. And that is going to so confuse me. Marysville, Kansas. And Texas kind of always confuses me. It's like, is that Texas? Is that... yeah. They don't really have a lot of St. Joseph. I have a feeling St. Joseph is going to be one I'm going to just have to pick up from. This might be similar to quite a few times, actually, where the last one for the state, to get the event anyway, is going to have to be going from there to another state or just anywhere pretty much to begin. Because I don't see a lot head over up north. Which I don't get why. I feel like north is decent. I've never been yet, but... And, no, nothing. Nothing again. And I mean, I'll give it one more refresh. I mean, they got, and that's what's kind of irritating me. They have so much, but none of what, at least what I'm trying to go. No, I didn't get it. I'm looking at the wrong daggone one. I don't even want drop and hook. I want this. It's just amazing how you had all of that. Now it's done this. But don't get wrong, that's still really great. I mean, that's why I say Bitterman's the best place. I mean, in my opinion, based on what I've seen, Bitterman's the best lease to be with over here. For what I wanted to do and based on the contracts I have. But yeah. Oh, maybe. Oh. Ooh, nick of time, baby. Well, we got plenty of time to get it, but crap, that, oh my gosh, that is, I have never, do what you gotta do, X. Do what you gotta do, because this ain't even paying for freaking fuel at this point, but whatever. Does what I need to do, gets me back up north, then from there I can bounce around. So I'll take it. This is 80% what I was looking for. No, not even 80. I have to go more like 60%. I mean, it's the main goal. But gosh darn. For freaking. Well, don't get me wrong. No, I couldn't even try and put it in a good light. No. Like in real life, that'd be awesome, obviously. But taken away from real life and just in this and everything else. $4 freaking a mile. And I say that and they're like, that's not so bad. Dude, even freaking this one is decent. I mean, I wouldn't want to jump on it. It's not horrible. That's in the middle range, but $4 freaking a mile. Guess who I need to be, so that's the point, but $4 freaking a mile. Alright then, get all that out the way, and I'm going to fill out the paperwork, do the app and all that, and we'll go pick it up. Alright, app's all done, throw it in gear, release the brake, just cause I'm me, make sure she's locked. Alright then, let's get on over here, and I'm just gonna enjoy the ride. It's just a nice ride. I don't think it takes too long to get over there. No, it takes a little while, but enjoy the ride. I should have went out that way. Be professional and go out the correct way for a change. Can I get out this way? Oh, look, I see trucks and crap. I don't have it over there. We can't go over there, what? Ah, crap, I don't think you can get out this way. Can you? I don't know, we're gonna find out together, y'all. Cause you never know, well, okay, that's cool. You don't see this big behind thing coming through, but that's fine, it's whatever. Yeah, you can get out, okay, cool. So don't have it there if you can't get out, that's just misleading. Yeah, like I said, I'm just enjoying the ride along the way. It's nice. I mean, I wish the weather wasn't so gloomy. It kind of makes you feel like, am I sleepy? But enjoy the ride along the way. Guess I'm ignorant and take up the lane. Okay. Oh, let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. This car might be small, bigger than longer than I'm thinking. I was gonna show you the front of a long hood, and just because I don't want to get too close on them. Alright, that should be good. Yep. Notice how for that split second you couldn't see them. Let's show you the front of a long hood, people. So I love long hoods. Love long hoods. Because I just love the sound of it. Don't need it. It's pretty much just being ignorantly loud now. But I'm like, why not? Never seen that before. Home appliance store. Huh. I might have to call up them one day. I need some stuff at the house. I have one of my own drive-ins right up here. It ain't I ain't gotta be legal for that. That's my own personal stuff. Yep, I don't care what you say. I still am going with what I said. Once you get out to the east of Missouri, it's nice, lush, and just a nice feeling. Whereas that way back around Kansas City, and I have a feeling probably the same up north. Not the same anyway. Not saying it's not, just not the same. I like the Eagle. I miss being in my Eagle sometimes, but I'll get back in it. She was nice this year to be in. Doesn't mean I won't be back in it throughout the year, but usually because I have so many trucks and I try and get all their use, it's like if it's this year, it won't be happening next year. So. And I'm hoping when we get over here, it don't take us too long to get loaded. But again, like I said, coming up, trucking, all like 60% of it is waiting. You gotta know how to be good and patiently wait. You know, they say it's waiting loaded, so hey, I love how that says that. But sometimes you get up there, it's like, no. I mean, yeah, it's ready, but we gotta get people to do it, and then it's a lot of stuff. So, okay, here's my thing. Why does it say it's there, but you come around as trucks go in the back? Okay. You see, this is why I try and do it from start to finish when I do the Ssgas. And I try to do it with a Home Daily, but I'm local, or it's the same stuff, and I don't want to waste y'all's time in Home Daily. But when do new stuff, finding out new stuff like me am right now. Show y'all a little stuff like this, cause I would have turned back there and put a GPS right here. That's why I try and get all my trucks with GPS. I think, no, I think even Eagle has one. It's a phone one there. I mean, yeah, it's fancy, but even I'm like, okay, I just feel it's a tool every trucker should have some kind of way. It definitely helps. So, and how the heck do you get in here? Okay, this is tight. Alright, this is tight. How the heck do they want me to... How the heck do they... Okay, well... Okay, note this up. Maybe you were supposed to come in the front through there. This is freaking tight. We're gonna find out. I don't know. Come on, I just hope old girl swings with me the right time, man. There you go, Speed. Start cutting, because this freaking trailer there is annoying. I don't know. Whatever. That's a little tight. I'd love to see some of my people I roll with do that. I know I'm like a good, I'd say 70% of the people I roll with are always just a quick hit the T button, jump to it, don't have to deal with all this, and you miss all the fun and enjoyment and the bragging rights to be able to say you did it. I know it sounds bad to say bragging rights, but come on now. You can talk some mess now. You can talk some mess to some people if you get up in here nice and smooth like this. So I'm too old for all that, but I know some people out there like to be all that boasting and all that. So I'll put it like this: you do this, I'll even say then you get some bragging rights. So, and there she is, number 4. Oh, lucky number 4. Ain't that freaking lucky? I got a blind side, but ain't that bad. So I'm gonna still say lucky. I mean, 4 to me is a lucky number anyway, but I got blindsided, so ain't that. Why the heck wouldn't it tell you? That's all I'm gonna say. That's why I say people don't follow these GPSs verbatim. That's all I'm gonna say. Cut, baby, cut, baby, cut, baby. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna pull back up in a second. I just want to see where she's at. I love these spot mirrors, but I think they're a little off. I'm trying to get just on the right spot I'm looking for. Oh, snap, I forgot this has that too. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm gonna be ignorantly ghetto now. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, hold on. Time out. Alright. What do I do now, folks? Come on. Y'all know I've said this 3 times already somewhere else. If you don't know, get out and look. And that's why I got out and look, because I would have dead on hit that trailer right there. So, that's why we get out and look, folks. Alright, it's about the right time then when I can swing where I want to be, right here. I'm glad they at least know to give us a little spot through here. Especially for us longer trucks like this. Not you Freightliner Cascadians and all y'all. But for us big boys like this, we need this room. Oh snap, I'm glad. Ooh, I'm glad I'm... Whoa, that's why I said, if you get through here and don't tear crap up like I'm pretty much about to do now, I give y'all bragging. Y'all have the right, in my opinion, to brag and talk some junk. This is not an easy bag. I will say that myself. Make sure not an easy. I'll put it like this: not an easy back with a KW. Put it like that. Put it like that. And again, and it's going to irritate me. That's why I'm going down the road when we go. I'm going to be quiet probably a lot. It wouldn't be so bad. They would let you go through the front of it. I don't know why the heck they make you come to the back. That's just stupid. Now I got to swing, pull up, and do all that. You know what? I'm not even going to waste y'all's time with doing all this. It's been already 5 minutes. I'm not trying to waste y'all time. So I'll get with y'all once we're in here. Yes, I'm going to pull up a little more. I'm going to get more straight. I feel like they got the thing over there crooked, but maybe that's just the way my angles are on my mirrors. And again, I've got to keep in mind how freaking long this truck is, because I'm not giving myself enough time, but just when down there. See that only here, around. Whatever, I got this time, it's fine now. I'm looking with what it is now. But doesn't it look like that mirror's different over there? Like that one, like I feel straight, like I'm good on that side. But I feel like this side, and I also feel like you can't go all the way back. There we go. That's not, they don't want you all the way on the dock. But here, we're gonna No, no, don't do that. Don't do that, X. I had to get out because I want to see for myself. Because it feels like that's angled funkily. Oh, okay, so it's not angled. Oh, okay, that'd be why it was throwing me off. Because I was thinking it's perfectly straight. They're not. These are kind of slanted out to the side. Okay, I'm about to say, because I know I ain't crazy. I mean, I'm old. Can't half see half the time. But I ain't crazy. I ain't crazy. And I think I've told this before about somebody, but why I always get the long frames like this. That way I can cut all really hard without tearing up the trailer or the fairings on the truck. So if they have this not stretched but long frames like these, I grab them. So alright then, well, they know we're here, so guess I'll just get back on this side here, turn these lights out and chill till they give me that knock on the door, say we ready. Where are we going again? Going to Marysville, which is Maryville, not Marysville. So while we're waiting on them, I'm trying to see how I want to go. I might just, I don't know how they going, and I could just run through here, but since we already this close to 63, I'll run up 63. As a matter of fact, I mean, it'd be a great view for y'all, and I could knock out Discovering Kirksville. Cause yeah, I'm also thinking too, I think that might be the plan now. I'm gonna run up here. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run up here, cut down 36, jump on 29 north to get to Marysville. Then from there, go empty down to Josephville. I don't know what I was thinking. Try and get over to Kirksville. If they have one. I mean, you saw how freaking hard it was to get this one. So, but if they have one, go from Josephville over to there, and that will knock out all of Missouri, baby. That's always such a good. How the heck does it say I haven't been to Poplar Bluff? When look, Poplar Bluff delivered, got it. So what the heck? I'm not running back down there just to do that. That's another day thing. I ain't worried about that. It's interesting though. But yeah, so that's the plan though, and that's why, like I say, you gotta look. You should. I'm not the best about saying that. You see how far away, sometimes a little too close than I should, but look beforehand, map your route out, and know from there, and that's what I'm gonna do. 63 north, 36 west, 29 north, whatever it is, and then cut off this way, get to Maryville. Then from there, ride down to St. Joseph, sorry. Get over to Kirksville. Alright, that's the plan. That is the plan. Now we're just waiting for them to load us. Yep, all loaded up. Good to go. Good to go. So let's walk back over to this truck here. Yeah, but I don't know. Looking in my pocket for something. Huh. Kinda wish I would have had a dry van now. It looks so nice and simple and small, and you know, I'm just tired of being so late in the day. But that's right, I'll enjoy the ride over here. 4 hours, so not too long, but enjoy the ride over here. Let's check the map, make sure they ain't about me a way I don't want to go. Oh no, they did. I'm impressed. I'm about to say that makes the most sense to go this way instead of riding all the way up and cutting up. So okay, they met about me the same way I said. Cool. That don't happen. Well, that happens. I shouldn't say not that often. It kind of does happen a lot more often than I want to give it credit. So that night, like I said, I ain't gonna talk. Just enjoy the ride. Ah, man, it's so nice to be done for the day. I mean, we only went like, what, 100, 200 miles, but it's just been a long day between, as y'all saw, getting the load, getting over here, getting with Brick, all that, which I love Brick, glad I got her, so I do miss Evie a little bit, but I'll get used to her. Like I said, it's her first load, so she did great. She did great, ain't no complaints. I need to turn them daggone lights out when I get back in, but she did great, so I'm just chilling on the thing now. They're gonna unload me soon, which I'm gonna love to see how they get it out of here, but not my problem. I'm just here to bring it, so and then we're gonna get probably, let me see, let me bring up the paper map here. Yeah, oh yeah, there's the rest of it. Okay, yeah, that's what I'll just go across over here to the thing I'm about to say. I knew there's something really, really close. And it's like right when you turn in here, it's like back through there. So sleep there for the night. Then in the morning, let's see. It'd be nice. I mean, I should to make up for this low paper mile. They try and get one. And Joseph, well, we're sitting here, so I guess I could check the online cargo market. No, external one. Sorry. But I highly doubt. I don't know what it is. This is one of them times. It's just not. Oh, they got a perfect one going, and it's not even going to count. So I'd have to bobtail or go empty anyway for it to count anything because from here to there won't do crap. Won't do crap. Now they got all kinds of St. Joseph's, but it won't do. On the plus side though, it's good to know it's not even 100 miles. So, but now, so yep, that's why I said that. That's why I looked all the way when we were back in Columbia. How to plan out to get up here and then get from here to over there. So that's what I'm looking for. And if they don't have nothing tomorrow, then I'll go from here. Or tomorrow I might, if I get anything, go from there, wherever they got going, just so I can count that one and then get another one. Then, or go empty over to Kirksville. But that's a tomorrow thing. So now I'm just waiting for them to unload me so I can lay my head down and be good. Like I said, I'm going to slip over to that rest area tonight and chill. So now I'm just enjoying the nice fresh air out here. So alright, then I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Ooh, excuse me. It is a beautiful morning, a beautiful start to the day. Sorry, I had a good night's rest last night. Oh man, good old KW, good old KW, good old Brick. So let's go ahead and get inside here. System clear, fired up. There we go. There we go. And as you can see, we are in St. Joseph. Because after we dropped yesterday, I was like, you know what, bump it. I looked at the board trying to see if I could see anything. Pick up from what were we at last? Shows when you walk too much. Let's see, Maryville. Yeah, so see if we could pick up anything from Maryville over here. Didn't find nothing, and I'm like, well, you know what? Bump it. I went all night long. Got over here around like 3, 4 in the morning. Laid my head down for a little bit, which is odd to say that I got a good rest, but I guess I'm just so used to little short snippets of sleep. I feel more energized with it than the long ones, you know. But at any rate, that's the plan now. We're gonna pick up out of St. Joseph here. Turn these lights on, make sure they're good. Yep. So we're gonna see what they have for today. Let's see. Because we still gotta get over here. I'm hoping it'd be nice if we got one going over there. But after that crap show yesterday, y'all saw, especially when it comes down to trying to get two specific areas like this, it gets to be very hectic. Very hectic, and you saw yesterday was just, yeah, yesterday was a good indication of how trucking can be some days, but like that. So let's go ahead and look at the contracts first, see if they got anything going over to Kirksville from here. And see, and that's, like, I'll be glad. And to be fair, I don't have to. I could run anything, just get some money in, and I very well could. But I'm trying to do like I do a lot of times when I'm doing state work, to just knock all the cities out first, then be worried about money and income and all that. Because they got great loads. Don't get me wrong. They have nice loads. Nice loads. That's not the issue. Why it was so irritating yesterday. Just trying to get these last little bit. Is just, yeah. But it's a new day. Let's see what happens. You never know what could happen. And in this situation, since we're already over here, we're already one step better than we were yesterday. Because we can just take some from here, go somewhere. That counts for this one. And then the downside is getting over to Kirksville. But we're doing better today because now, since we're not trying to get both of them in one day and all that stuff, get anything, go anywhere, 100 miles and everything, didn't get anything going to Kirksville or from somewhere to, I don't know, but either way, we're a lot better off today than we were yesterday. So with that little rant out the way, let's see what we got going on here for St. Joseph. So let's see. Oh, well, you know what? Bump it. I was going to look at the dropping hooks, but they didn't seem appealing. St. Louis. That's a long one. I don't really want that. Well, I mean, that would technically get me here. And nah, still. I'm also not trying to waste too much fuel. I bumped up more than I would like. I mean, it works. Don't get me wrong. I'm okay, but nah, I bumped up more than I would like. So. They got a lot of... What? They are big on St. Louis today. I don't know why. Jonesboro. See, I just don't know what's going on right now. They just not getting anything going this way at all. I don't get it. Don't get it. But, hey, that's trucking. Like I said, today we are making some money. Which, thankfully, we got that little baby crap load yesterday. They got us over to Maryville, so that's something. So, and today we are making some money, more than that $1,200 or whatever it was I ended up getting for it. So today we are doing something. And just to let y'all know now, I know the video is getting long. I'm not going to record the whole way because I was talking to somebody last night. And she was like, well, X, I think you've shown Missouri pretty much in a full light. So you don't need to keep doing it. I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're right. So I'm going to show picking up the load and we deliver. Because I don't want to make them too long, you know. So Joplin, Missouri. Let's see. See, I'm trying. See, why can't I get something going to Columbia, Jefferson, no, in Kansas, but one of them, Rolio, like, they're really not trying to get me over here no kind of way. Not even over to Cape Girardeau, nothing. So, refresh one more time, and then I'm going to just sit here for a while, look at the board, and see what we get. I'll get back to y'all once I know where we're going, because as you see, it has not been, especially, and it happens, it's not unheard of doing these state works, but towards the tail end, it has not been exactly a smooth last couple of days, but as far as getting to where I want to try to go, you know. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm going to keep browsing this board, refreshing, doing all that, and see what we get. Hey, we got a load. I had to not so much jump on it quickly, but it worked so well. I'm like, well, let me get this all taken care of, and I dropped the trailer back at the what do you call that? Repair shop back there we started at today. So I dropped the trailer back there, heading over now to pick it up. So you know, if you don't know how that can go, it can disappear on you fast. So let me come over and get it. And it's a good one. I think it's going, I'm 90% sure Jonesboro, which, like I said when we were over there, it'll take care of getting this one now for as far as the state work, the event work, all that stuff. And if from Jonesboro, I can just go up to Kirksville and take one from there. Not a fan of having it drop and hook, but got the options, you know. You gotta use what's available. I've never been here either, which is partially the reason why I wanted to make sure I record getting over here. Cause I've never been here. Stupelon, I don't know. Let's see. Stellion. Yep, Stellion Custom. So, now I said the trailer's already ready, so I should just be able to just squeeze up ahead here. Why are y'all not having fun with these gates lately? I don't want to hit the gate. Dude, are you gonna let me in? Is there another in? Did I miss the entrance? No, it says here. Alright, let me see what's going on and why they're not letting me in. And that's why I'm glad I recorded doing this. Over here, they're a lot bigger about security. They are very big about security, so you gotta check in with security guard gate. Okay, good to know. I was about to say, why y'all not letting me in? I got the paperwork and everything. But, yep, so over here, because I think they did that somewhere else in Missouri. And I mean, and it wasn't even getting a load. It's just you just can't just roll up in here. So why did the GPS? Oh, I'm not gonna let that bother me again today. Oh, they got a lot of tankers over here. A lot of tanker trucks. Oh, speaking of which, just I was talking with somebody the other day about it, and I was just talking to my buddy actually yesterday. Who else is ready for that? What is it? I can't think of it. I lost it. It's like over the road. No, no. It's something that's just doing. I'd have to look at the name now. I don't have my phone close enough to reach. But I'll let y'all know because I just messaged them yesterday about it. Before we link up, because I'm not gonna let that slide. Where's the trailer? There it is. Let's back into that first and then I'll talk about it. Oh, they got the hood up. Stupid behind bus hood screwed up all of what I want to do to start of 2024. But again, I'm not gonna let that bother me. Not gonna let that get to me. Alright, squeeze. I'm debating. I'm looking. I don't think I'm gonna have to lift my truck up, but we'll see. Hey, this way, that way. Yeah, I could have got that way, but I'm just like, if I can get it perfectly straight or as much as I can, I'm taking it. So, alright, so I think we should be good. Should slide in right about there. Yep, got it. Put it brake. Alright, now let me see before I go hook up these airlines, because we were just talking about it yesterday and I forgot that fast. But it looks like it's going to be an interesting thing. Looks like it'll be an interesting thing, so let me... Bam. Finally found the name of it. Took a while. I talked to a lot of people. But the road trip DLC coming for ATS. That should be nice. Let's get out here, hook this stuff up. Because they say you can drive a lot of different trucks, cars, all of that. And me personally, this is what I'm thinking. I don't like watch all the could-be kindness. I kind of wait till stuff comes out to actually see what it's like before making speculations on stuff. But from what I heard about it, you should be able to use those vehicles to do other type of jobs and stuff, and also just drive around. So that will be a nice little aspect to this that they haven't done before, and it'll be the first truck sim ever, I think, where you can do it. So that will be nice. I'm ready for the road trip. Now, from what I've heard, it won't be a DLC. I think it's just going to be an update they're doing for the entire game. But, down the road, I'm sure they'll add DLCs to it to make it so you can buy more cars, stuff, all that type of stuff. So, and just like I was talking to my buddy about this yesterday, just because they put something out here and say it could be, don't expect it right when it comes out. Because anybody who was with this game since 2016 when it first came out, remember the screenshots for it showed the Volvo, the VNL, I think 770, the sleeper cab. They showed screenshots for it. That joker didn't come out until I think 2 years later. Watch my Home Daily segments and videos, because I'm trying to think where I was going with that. But watch my Home Daily videos. I did a video on when the Volvo came out. It was about that time, maybe 1 or 2 days later, but it was in that year. So either way, I'll let you know from 2016 to when that came out, the Volvo came out. But they had screenshots for it. So whatever they're showing now, don't hold it to that, saying that's going to come out with the road trip update. But they will be doing the road trip update, and that should be fun. That will be fun to ride. I'm ready to get in some cars, just cruise, or me personally, do some work with them too. Because I told my buddy yesterday, I'd love to be in like a Ford Raptor delivering pizza. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. I don't know why, it's just me. I love the Ford trucks and pulling up somebody's house. Be like, here's your Domino's. In a big behind Raptor. Hey, whatever gets there, right? Whatever gets you there. Plus, I look good doing it. Yeah. So, alright, then we all hooked up. Let me finish up this logbook and do all that. Get it all set up, and we will get rolling here. Alright, app's all done. Logbook's good to go. So, let's jump here, show you all the map. Because that's just my thing. If you haven't seen how it can mess you up, if you follow the GPS verbatim, I look at the map. I don't care. That's my thing. 35 south, 70 east, then 65 south, and 50 east. Okay, a little. That's what I said. And I think it was, actually, no, yesterday I think I was talking about it. It's not hard to read a map if you know how, and it helps you keep stuff in mind. So 35 south, 70 east, 65 south, and 50 east, and that's why I do that, so the GPS will let me know them turns are coming up, but I won't get lost just following the GPS verbatim, you know, because that is every time well, not every time, but a majority of the times that's what messes me up, following it verbatim. Alright, so do a tug test, make sure she's locked. Get out here one more time, y'all look at the boom before we get rolling here. Nice big boom, ain't no little small one like the one I had the other day. So, alright, do that. Do a tug test. Roll, baby. Let's roll. Yeah, when we were at the shop this morning, I thought about going in there asking if they had any mirrors, but I highly doubt it because that was a more like maybe aftermarket, maybe, but yeah, I was like, yeah. Alright, let's see, I think. There it is. I said, where the heck is it? Oh, I'm going out this way, bump it. I'm not doing all that. Something messed me up coming in. Crap. I don't think you can because they won't let you out because you gotta check through security. Oh, no, thank goodness. I was about to say, don't make me have to back up. Oh, I was about to say, that makes more sense. Alright, let's roll. Which one did that make more sense? GPS. This is where they're great tools, but sometimes they can put you in more of a headache than needed. Like I said, that's why I love doing these, showing for people who haven't done it, different ways and stuff you can do. And I've already heard people, like other drivers who do this and everything, say, I'm glad I watched your video, I didn't know, and etc, etc. So, to me, that just fuels me even more to do like I do. Alright, so come there, come to a stop. And like I said, I'm not going to record the entire time over. I mean, granted, it's only like 15 minutes, but I feel like this video's gotten a lot longer than I planned because we couldn't find crap yesterday. So, really. Okay, well, you got that. And this will be a tight freaking behind swing if this Escalade don't move, which we all know what that is if you're a car person. Come on, RV. Oh, no wonder this might take a while because I don't think there's a light. Okay, well, get pops to GPS. Maybe that's why I didn't let us this way because I knew this would be hectic. Alright, I'll get back with y'all once we're through this. Alright, we gotta do all that. We're good to go. Keep moving, so let's go on over here. Like I said, I'm going for like 5 minutes of recording, then I'll stop the recording because I really believe what she said. We're talking. It's fun talking to people, especially when they talk to me about videos and stuff like that and ideas I could have. It's good to be talking to people. But anyway, she was like, I think you've shown, I think I said this earlier, but she's like, I think you've shown enough of Missouri. I was like, yeah, you're right. So 5 minutes here and then I'll stop the video. Well, not all together, but I'll record it back once we get to the drop because it's legit not that far. So, not that far. Really close, like I think less than 70 miles now. Yeah, not even 60 miles. So get over here, get this one dropped, and I'm hoping, just like I did yesterday, but y'all saw that did not work well. I'm hoping when we get over here we can get something delivering for tomorrow. I'm going up to Kirksville, so I don't have to keep burning up my daggone fuel, bobtailing empty all these places. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot better when you're empty because there's a little bit of weight in that frame back there, so the fuel mileage is a little bit better. But yeah, a lot of fuel runs up, and I know you're probably thinking that don't make sense. Actually, in theory, it kind of does when you think about how a truck's engine works. Everything's better to be loaded with some weight than bobtail. Yeah, you may get better. What I'm looking for, miles per gallon when you're empty, but the consumption rate is what I'm talking about, how much fuel it burns and everything like that. It's a whole thing. Look it up, but yeah, so get over here, get this off, and that's why I really hope to get loaded rather than going back bobtailing, because I don't have my empty no more. So it's just something about when you're in the eastern part of the state. It's nice and lush. Look at me, it just feel good. Well, that eastern part, that western side, when you're more eastern in the state, it's lush and all that. But when you're more towards the west, it's like, yeah, more industrial and that, which I get. That's like the entire freaking west coast in California anyway. Don't get me wrong, Oregon and Washington are great. I love being over there. They're nice, pretty, great to look at. California, even with the revamp and everything, it's nice. But yeah. That's alright though. Today, fuel somewhere. No one told me about a way station. That's ridiculous. I love seeing all these campers and RVs. It's just nice. Yeah, I love them. Maybe that's because your boy has one and it's always out and whatnot. But it's just nice to see, you know. Just nice to see. It's just so nice over here. I'm telling you, it's just so nice in the eastern part. I know we gotta be getting close. Let's see. Nope. No. Car coming over. Like I said, in front of them. Nope. Dude! Really? Okay. Well, that's why you gotta be a attentive driver. Always keeping an eye out. Yeah, I just gotta see how you turn up. And like I said, I've never been, obviously. So y'all discovering all this new with me. If you haven't been already, that is. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Oh, look at that house on the hill. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, there you go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Got it. Oh, that shit is. That was easy. Oh, glad you like that house, though. I'd hate to be the one having to do that driveway, though. But I don't think they do. I think it's like a complex. People come out and do it and stuff like that, so. Alright. Now let's see where they want it. Oh, good. Nice, simple one on the corner right there. Okay, good. Not a bad start for a Saturday. Not a bad start for a Saturday. Keep swinging, keep swinging. Now it's going to be a little convolutedly tricky to get back around there, but that's alright. At least this ain't like that 4-2 print. I think it was here where I had to back all the way to click up to do it. Not annoying, just, yeah, that was not no easy back end. Well, I shouldn't say not an easy back end, just that one required a little bit more steps and planning out. See, this one wasn't that bad. And I think I told y'all, actually no, I think it was earlier yesterday why I love Brick and why I picked her out. Well, partially why I picked her out, because of the long frame. So you can get that cut and swing when you need to like that. So, and then back it up. There we go. Watch your front here. Yeah, we're good. We got her now. We got her now. Pull up a little bit just because I'm a little off on that side. Not quite where I want to be, so. Ain't that. Watch the front right there. Like I said, she's not an easy bet. Well, she is easy, it's just a little tight here because of the KW. You see we got like no room through here, but that's why I said just keep an eye on all your corners and I'll pull up again, show y'all how to squeeze in it when it's that tight. There we go. Just walk on in. Turn a little bit more. There we go. There we go. That's simple. There. And that's simple. Told y'all, don't rush. People always. Like I told somebody this the other day. Everyone's in a hurry. Where are you in a hurry to get to? Like, literally, what are you in a hurry for? Where are you going? What are you... Not going on that rant right now. Alright, we in here, drop this trailer, and then see what we got going on for later. Alright, paperwork's turned in, all that, so let's slip out this trailer. I'm just squeezing over here because I don't know what I'm picking up, and I really don't want to go moving around if we're going to be picking up right back over here, you know. So let me just squeeze over here, right there, I guess. There we go. I'm not gonna stay here long, so alright, the fun part of trucking, and I hope it's so much better than yesterday. Let's look at this board. And I don't have my empty. Oh, that's not. This is giving me great feelings right now. But let's see what we got. Like I said, on the plus side, we ain't out like yesterday. Whereas if we don't see nothing, I'm just riding up here. Burning the fuel. That's why I got the map set for it. So just riding up here. But let's see what we might get. Yeah. Boy, how they do not like cakes. I don't think I've seen one load at all since I've been over here. Nope. They got a lot. They must be popping or doing something big, especially cars. They got a lot going over to St. Was it Louis? Yeah, before I say Joseph. Yeah, St. Louis. Good Lord. And he got a Cape Girardi. But I don't need to go there. I'm not doing that. And nothing. Oh! Holy crap, that is good. That is good. I'm grabbing it because it's the only one I've seen going New Cooksville. I've never even heard of Evergreen, so it works even better. Y'all get to see what Evergreen is like with me. But yeah, that's good because, yeah, y'all legit see there's been nothing else and there is nothing else. And if you mess around, don't grab this now, or you hit refresh, I promise you it will be gone. I promise you it will be gone. So, alright, let me lock in the info for all this in the app, do the paperwork, all that stuff. But let's go get it, y'all. This is good. This will be a nice ending to it. Alright, that's all done. Lisa's break. Let's get over here, y'all. I've never been to Evergreen. I didn't even know they had an Evergreen over here, so that's why I'm glad for the last episode of the saga. I'm glad y'all get to experience it with me. I like a lot of times when it works out that it's a good ending or just a good episode in general, a good spot in the episode, I guess you could say, that weren't planned, you know? Like, I had a plan in case we didn't get this load. There we go. But I like how it worked out for this better. And it's no heavier than the load I just took down, so. Which I know, I'm sure people probably wondering if you're wondering why I'm talking about weight. Because I got an email from Bitterman, when was it? I think it was last night or the night before. But they're going to start doing a lot more heavier loads. Because their inventory and everything, like the stuff they're putting out, picking up contracts, all that stuff is starting to be heavier to get some more income and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I think. Once I finish all this and I head back to Cali, well, I'll be doing a lot of heavy, which makes sense considering this is my heavy haul truck. But a lot of times I don't haul a lot of heavy stuff, but Bitterman said they're going to start putting out a lot, and I mean a lot heavier stuff. And I'm not talking just like 40,000. I'm talking like 50s, 60,000, stuff like that. Which happens, yeah, I can understand them. They gotta get moved, so yeah, I think that'll be a big thing. Well, not a big thing, but a thing I'll be doing a lot of come May and June-ish. I think I'm gonna leave Bitterman mid-June, maybe early July, see how money goes. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get on over here. I'm being ignorant, taking the lane. I don't care. So I don't miss the time. What's that? This is. I thought that was a body of water. I didn't know that was just another industry. Is that a rainbow? Ooh, is that a rainbow? I don't think so. Car, if you had went, I wouldn't have to be. Okay, I understand, guys, but dang it. May help too if I get that load. And let's roll. You know what, I have a feeling we're picking up from there. I hate to say it. There's not a lot over here, so it's either there or there. We're not going there apparently, so we're going here. So yep, I guess that's what Evergreen is, I should say. Maybe. No, okay, we're not. Oh, that's good. Good. I was afraid it was just gonna be another. Although that is nice to see an agricultural thing, you don't get too much of that, but hey, cool. So it's not that. So what is Evergreen then? Oh, it's down here. Okay. Okie dokie. Check the logbook too when I get back, because we've been doing it so short the last few days doing this and whatnot. I haven't really been checking how many hours I got left available to drive, because you don't really need to when it's that short. But now, because we're a little bit closer, I'm gonna check, and this is not the right way. I missed the turn altogether, so that's why I'm glad y'all were watching and riding with me. Gosh darn it, I'm not good at and that's the other thing I'm trying to by the end of this year or so. Well, I'm not even going to talk about it, but I will get something to help with that when you can't, because like you can see it, but from here, to me anyway, in my old behind eyes, I can it's hard to tell the 1 from the 5. The L I can see, but the 1 and the 5 is a little, even just some of the other numbers, so it's just a little. So I got it. Like I said, I gotta get back to the feeling of looking at I'm not even looking, but listening to the engine. Stop letting all this technology be relied on per se. You know, I'm a trucker, I know how to swing it, and I know how to do it without looking at it, so I get in the habit of it. Like I said, I've only been in break for 2 days, so what do you expect? These horns on the way in here. Hey, Evergreen. Oh, yours a pasture. Okay. Alright, so you got this all world. Okay, I see you, Evergreen. I see you. Okay, nice. Got a little bit of Ssga feeling, and somewhere else I can't think of, but they got a lot more going on with them. I just gotta figure out how to head to this trailer. Yeah, I wanna say to the left. Yep, there she is. I'm hoping not that one. I didn't get no. Oh, is it that one? Oh, it is. I thought the tractor we were getting was green. They changed it up last minute. Didn't tell nobody. That's fine. Don't care. Just give me the money. I know it sounds bad. It's like, just give me what I signed for, pay me what I signed up for, and then go from there. So, alright, let's squeeze into her. This way. One of the low boys already know I'm about to drop my truck, or drop the truck rather, so there we go. Just getting lined up beforehand so I can get under easy, because I already know I'm about to drop it. There we go. It's up a little like that. I should get out and look, but I'm 90% sure she'll go in like this. Got it. Yep, told you. But if she hadn't the first time, I would have gotten out and look. I always live by that rule of trucking. If you don't know, go get out and look. So alright then, let's get out here, hook up. No, I hate this rain, it's wet, and that's okay. I got a raincoat. There we go. Get out the rain. And raise it back up to where I like to ride water. There we go. Up a little bit like that. There we go. Alright, cool. Cool. Let's look at the map, which I'm 90% sure is just a straight shot north, but you never know till you look. But yep, I was right. 63 north, put you right in the Kirksville, and I like. That's another reason I love jumping on the stone. It's an evergreen inner. So yeah, perfect setup. Alright, that'd be a great way to end the Majestic Missouri Ssga. Alright, let me check my logbook, do the paperwork, all that stuff. Okay, let's look at this map now. I think I already showed y'all how to think about it, so I think I'm just ready to get this knocked out, be good and done with it, then figure out what we're headed back to Cali, but go from there and get going back on that. And I got plenty of time. I got like 5 more hours with Dad, and it's only like 3 over there, so I had like another little bit for the truck. So if I can just keep swinging this way, just keep swinging this way. Yep, that's good. Ah, the cows. It smells not very well. You can smell it, but still nice to see. I mean, that's just because I'm a country boy per se, kind of. Grew up with being around cows and all that, so it's nice seeing it. It's not the freaking, what's the word, I lost it that fast, but like all the industrial, like California and all that. So. It's hard to believe it'll be done. I'm not ready to get out of Missouri. I really ain't. It's been nice over here, but I got a lot of other stuff in the works that I need to be back in Cali to deal with and stuff like that. So love you, Missouri, but I gotta get out of here for a little bit to head back home. Wife been not happy that I've been gone this long. So there's that, plus other things in the works that I deal with. And the first thing I'm gonna do, or try and do when I get back, get these freaking mirrors upgraded, because that who the heck puts on a mirror with? I mean, I understand if it was like a hot shot truck, show truck, all that, which this truck might have been. I don't know who owned it before, but as you know, that's a brand new truck. Then why the heck didn't? I don't know. Don't matter. Don't matter. Point is, this stuff still needs to be done to her. So let's see that. Yeah, a lot of traffic out today. Hold up, Chuck. Hold up. I'm coming. Hold on. Give me a minute. We all, folks. I would record all the way, but like I said, I'm not trying to blow up the video, especially considering we've seen pretty much all of Missouri in my videos anyway. So I will get with y'all once we're over here to drop. Actually, no, before we do that, I'm gonna do something. Someone said, why haven't I done one in a while? And I just forget. It's a little thing. I mean, I do it mentally in my head, but I forget to do it on the video. So I'm gonna give y'all my, I guess, kind of like the XL review of the state of Missouri. I like it. I think it's really good. It's very lush, stuff like that. If I had to name any cons, kind of, maybe not too much. I'd say maybe like the only con, or a couple actually. Some of these things, like I say, you gotta go through security, get into the gates and stuff like that, which, I mean, that's a real thing, so that's not really a con, it's just not used to in ATS and all that. So it'd be nice, some kind of warning, but thankfully I think they have the symbols and everything for them. So that's one thing I'd say. You get used to it after a while, but that's the first thing. And the other con I would have to say, and this is more just not so much the state itself, just my personal preference. I like it over here in the east. It's lush, it's nice. When you get over to the west, it's more industrial and all that. And I'm just not a big fan of that type stuff. That's why I can't stay in California. So that, and the other thing which I like, but I'm sure somebody would probably say this is a con too. Over here, you gotta really know how to swing some of these turns. It gets a little bit tighter, which I like because that's reality. It shows that all these steering wheel holders, you gotta do a little bit of, I mean, don't get me wrong, fourth wall brake, they have the button, you can push it on low, but if you really want to get immersed with it, you gotta do some work to get into it. And Missouri, I think, is the first state that's really shown that. Now, granted, it could have been with the update too, and everything, with the revamp of California and all that, but either way, that I could see somebody saying a con out there, not for me, I enjoy it, but I could see somebody saying that. But nope, other than all that, I love Missouri. If you haven't been out here and haven't bought it yet, haven't driven in it, definitely get out here, try it, ride it. It's nice, it's very flat. I don't think there's really one hill over here. My fuel, I'd have to go back to Ssga to show you the more full aspect of how my fuel went for the entire time, but I'll put it like this, we've been done a couple of things. Let's see what she says. Yeah, my fuel, it's pretty decent right now, the economy for it and everything like that. But either way, won't burn up too much fuel. Loads, as y'all saw on the load board as we were doing a lot of that. Loads are great. The only reason I was complaining is because there were certain things I was looking for that I couldn't find at that time. Other than that, great. So like I said, if you haven't gotten over here to Missouri, try it. It is great. Well worth the money. Well worth the ride. You will enjoy it. Heck, when they come out with that road trip update for ATS that we were talking about earlier, truck let me over, please. Thank you. I will definitely try and get a nice smooth ride to just come out here and cruise, and of course I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that all kinds in the eastern area, not in California, that's for sure. But now definitely jump on Missouri. It is a great ride. It is much fun. And I put it like this, for y'all who like to go, but not the long miles, or just want to do like within the state itself, maybe like the next state over and stuff like that. The loads they had here was very ample, so you will definitely be moving out here if you want to move like that. So yeah, that's my little XO review in Missouri. That's what I thought about it, and I will holler at y'all once we get over here to the drop. Alright, we almost over here. It was, like I said, that's why I didn't record really. It was a straight shot up, not much to see, so why waste your time with that, you know? Now if you love to play the engine, I get it, but didn't feel that was necessarily the most, what's the word I'm looking for here, I guess, interesting clips, if you will. Like I said, it's the eastern part. I like the western. I've already talked to, don't miss this daggone turn, X. Good thing I'm always watching. But yeah, I just love it. It's just nice. I don't care what you say. It's just nice. Just nice. Look at this. Like, look at this. You ain't gonna see this crap in California. I mean, maybe Northern California. You might. Come on now. It's so nice. I'm gonna talk to Evergreen, see if I can. I can't imagine why they wouldn't. I mean, it's a farm type stuff, so I don't think it's anything but talk to see if I can just stay here for the night. I can do some stuff. I got plenty of stuff in this cab I need to be doing, not just cleaning, but not even paperwork, but like just catching up on stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I might stay here for the night. This is not. Look at that! Oh my goodness! Y'all look at. No, I don't want to live right across from it. But y'all look. Well, to be fair, I'm actually looking to start just getting the real estate anyway. Get some properties on my own, so maybe this will be a perfect starter up. But I'm sure between all the not just laws, fees, and zonings and everything next to this, it'd be a headache. Alright, so she wants it there. How the heck do we get in there? I really hope there's opening on the other side. I need to get back with Welks Livestock. I need to check to see if my contract's still good. Okay, good. I'm about to say there has to be an opening. You ain't going. That's just way too freaking tight. You ain't gonna swing up through that way. It's always a good feeling, that bittersweet moment when you get like this and it's the end of it all the work you put in, all that stuff. Such a good feeling. So I feel bad for people who don't do the events because you don't get to experience that good feeling, you know. I ain't even worried about the rewards and all that come with it. It's just the sense of being able to say, you did this, you've been part of it, and pretty much call it what it is. You're part of the community doing this, you know. That's my opinion. Easy, easy, easy. There we go. There we go. There we go. A little bit more that way, a little bit like that, like that, like that. And there we go. 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 I'm about to say, don't tell me I'm like, yeah, I'll show you. Because sometimes it's rare, but sometimes they can be funky and say, oh, you little over right there, you don't count. I'm like, really? 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 Alright then, the fun part, the part I always love at the end is just a satisfactory feeling. Just a satisfactory feeling. Let's go ahead and drop her. I'm debating, do I want to do the paperwork? Nah, wait, I'm just ready. Let's drop her. Yeah, well, I'm here. I guess I can't force a habit. Just do the profit for it. Profit 5280. Alright, y'all ready? I love this part. Drum roll, please. And let's see it, let's see it, let's see it. That is nice. That is nice. That's always a good feeling once you get there. Oh, that is such a good feeling. That is such a good feeling. And the reason I said you put in the work, I didn't just like teleport, jump to it. No, I went to all of these. Delivered to all of these. Did the work. Got it. That's why I love Push. I love seeing. I just get the what's it called? The little plush things and everything. Like the rewards of them. It's a good memory of that. And just like with Eevee, I do the skins. That's also a good memory of it. So that's my little rant about all that. But it's just a good feeling. Just a good feeling. Yeah, I figured walk away from that truck. That truck's a little loud. I love it, don't get me wrong, but just to tell y'all bye, give you more of this lush, surreal calmness in this. Oh, I'm gonna miss Missouri. I'm gonna miss Missouri. Well, with that, y'all, I really appreciate y'all riding with me through this Majestic Missouri saga. It was a great time being over here. It was a great run. Most days, yesterday not counting, but great ones regardless. It's just nice to be over here. And after this, I'm gonna get back to my regular home daily videos. Hope y'all watch some of them. And until next time, y'all, thanks for watching, and I really appreciate it. Take it easy, be safe out here, y'all.